What is up, guys? Welcome back to Smash Class. My name is Ramses and I have a question for you. Have you ever looked at a competitive game and wondered, how do these players move so fast? Today we're answering just that here on Smash Class episode 2 on movement. So the first thing you need to do is to mentally separate ground movement from air movement. When you're on the ground, you have a lot more options because you always have the possibility to jump, whereas in the air, you have a lot less room to adjust your position. Let's talk about ground movement first because you have 3 options on the ground. The first one is to walk, which you do by tilting your stick forward. When you're walking, you can do anything you would like. You can use any attack, and you can always change directions. It's a little bit slower, but it leaves your options open. On the other end of the spectrum, we have dashes. These are done by smashing your control stick to the side. These are faster, but they also commit more. In other words, you can do less things. If you're dashing, a lot of your attacks will turn into a dash attack. Every character has a unique dash attack, so look at what yours is and if it's useful or not. But we'll talk more about attacks in a later video. Dashing also leaves you in a little bit of lag. As you can see, I'm going to try to shield as soon as possible. There's a little bit of a delay before I can shield when I start a dash. Similarly, I cannot adjust my momentum easily when I'm dashing. As you can see, Mario does a turnaround animation. When I'm walking, I can always change which way I'm going instantly. This means that when you're dashing, you better have a good reason for dashing because you're going to be going forward for the foreseeable future. When you dash, you first go into a small hop, and afterwards you go into your running animation. The initial hop can generally not be cancelled. However, if you time it well, you can dash the other way immediately after the short hop. This can let you move around without having to go into the dash animation, because remember, that will incur the turnaround animation. So learning to do these initial dashes, as we call them, can help you be more flexible with the way you move around the stage. Of course, the third option is jumping, and that puts you in the air. Jumping is a lot of decisions in a single button press, so let's talk about them. The first thing you want to know is that there are short hops, which go low, and full hops, which go high. Doing a short hop is a matter of releasing the button extremely quickly. Short hops are useful because when you're in the air, it's hard to adjust your positioning as well as on the ground. As you can see, I can move in the air, but it's not as fast as dashing. In other words, it's a little bit predictable where you're going to end up when you're in the air. As such, a lot of people like to short hop because it means you're spending less time in the air, which means there's less to react to for the other player. You can also short hop by pressing jump and the attack button at the same time. This is going to let you do an immediate aerial as you are rising. So you can jump in 3 directions. You can jump backwards, you can jump forwards, and you can jump neutrally. And the same goes for full hops. You can full hop backwards, full hop forwards, and full hop neutrally. Thinking about which way you're jumping is very important because, as we said before, it can be pretty predictable where you're going to end up as soon as you're in the air. So using your jump to go backwards at the beginning shows that, hey, this guy is retreating, so I will keep in mind that he's going to land further away from me. There's no way for me when I'm short hopping backwards to then adjust my drift to go forwards again, unless I'm double jumping, which is the next option in terms of movement, your second jump. Your second jump does not have a short or a full version, but you can decide to jump backwards, neutrally, or forwards as well. As you can see, a backwards double jump, a neutral double jump, and a forward double jump. Keep in mind that some characters have multiple double jumps like Kirby. Just like some characters run faster than others, some characters float faster than others as well. So check it out. How fast does your character fall to the ground? How much airspeed do you have? It differs tremendously per character. So experiment and see what feels right for you. One final movement option to discuss is your shield movement options. So while you're in shield, you can press left or right on the control stick to do a dodge roll. Do keep in mind that while you are invincible during the roll, it also takes a long time. So if the opponent is waiting for it, they can react to it and hit you for trying to roll. So as you can see, it takes a while for my shield to go back up after I have completed my roll. In other words, it's a little bit of a higher risk, high reward option. You can also do this in the air, where you can dodge to the side. As you can see, Mario will flash white, which indicates invincibility, just with the roll. And it allows you to adjust your momentum one final time before you get to the ground. I hope that helped you with your movement. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week for another episode of Smash Class. For now, stay smart.